in the broadcast, the second game, I thought this was pretty cool. Listening to Elliot Friedman talk about potential Conn Smythe winners, and he brought up and it's got a little bit of traction the last little while. I've heard a lot of people talking about it, saying that if Pittsburgh does go on to win this, and Matt Murray continues to be a difference maker for Pittsburgh, he talked about the possibility of splitting the Conn Smythe between Fleury and Matt Murray. And I mean, there's a lot of people picking up on it. Could you see that becoming a reality?
I don't. I love Elliott, but I don't love that idea. We've never had it happen before, and I get that there are maybe some unique circumstances at play in this instance. But I mean, if you're going to give it to two players, why not Crosby and Malkin? I mean, when Crosby hasn't been the best center on the Penguins, it's usually been number 71, and vice versa through the playoffs. I mean, it's not in the rules to have that happen. I'm not sure that the league would change its stance on that for this instance. But it's a good sentiment, because when you look at the Penguins, the key to their success has clearly been the goaltending. Fleury was great in the first two rounds to get them to the conference final, and Matt Murray's been stellar ever since then. But unfortunately, it's an award for the whole playoffs or the MVP, and I don't see that vote being split.
Full disclosure, do you have a vote?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I just want to say I agree with you, Chris, but I don't like Elliott. So there we go. I'm 50-50 on the two things that way. You alluded to the goaltending when Shanny's question, and did I hear correctly that you think there could be a possibility of a goaltending change in game number 3, or what do you make of the Pekka Rinne discussion after the first two games and Peter Laviolette not showing at least a public vote of confidence, or whatever you want to term it?
Well, it's unlikely, but it can't be ruled out entirely. I mean, Pekka Rinne struggled. There's no way around that fact, and I know he's been a long-time Predator, a huge part of the success we've had here to this stage of the season. But, you can't have faith that everything's going to even out when you only have a couple games left. I mean, over the course of a year, you expect any player to have ups and downs, and you can kind of weather through it. But when it's someone as important as your goalie, and you're seeing some of the pucks get by them that have, I mean, you have to at least entertain the question. And this year, we should note that Juuse Saros played a lot more than a typical backup in Nashville behind Rinne has in the past, and he's someone that they have some confidence in. And when you look at Peter Laviolette's own history, he's been quick to the trigger in the past, and I know the situation's perhaps a little bit different because of Rinne's standing and how good he was in the early rounds, but I'm sure the conversation's happening. I wouldn't predict that it's going to go that way, but you can't say it's not worth considering.
What would you do?
I would go to Saros myself. I mean, that's the level of concern I have about what we've seen from Rinne, and I realize it's a bit of a harsh lot for a guy that has been around a long time, but I feel that it's a risk to keep playing this guy. And who knows? Maybe he's tired. Maybe he's banged up like a lot of players. I mean, I'm not sure what it could be. But, right now, his game isn't where I would feel comfortable if I was the Predators, especially with how tight, we can expect the game to be. And, I would make that change. But, I should be clear. I don't really expect Peter Laviolette to agree with that.